Welcome to another edition of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. I've got Morvay in the back under dark shades. She's smiling. She's fantastic. And she has a great story. Her papa was a billionaire, and she lived the life of luxury until one day it all went away. Tell us about it.
Well, my dad was a billionaire, and I grew up in wealth. Then one day, my dad lost everything he has. He did a big mistake, and then I learned how to survive on my own. I finished college and learned to survive like any other human being. It was tough. It was hard because you come from everything. People are doing things for you to you start doing things by yourself and trying to survive in an expensive city like LA.
Do you feel it made you a more rounded person, a better person?
Yeah, I think it did. I mean,
Because you know what trust fund kids are, right? They're kids that have billionaire parents that never had to work for anything, that feel they're special because they don't have to do anything and they're above everybody else. And they're pretty rotten kids, trust fund kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I was a... Yeah,
So you were a trust fund kid?
I was,
yeah.
Yes, I was.
So you had an attitude, probably. Most do.
I probably did. And yeah, and then my parents told me, don't worry about college, we will open up your own business. But I'm working for somebody right now, and I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I always say you don't want to wish wealth or fame or fortune on your worst enemy, because they're very hard to handle. You know, most people, I mean, how did your dad handle being poor?
Very bad. I mean, he lost everything, including
right.
Friends, family. When you have money, you have everything. That's what you think, but half the stuff is fake.
Exactly.
And when you lose it, then you have nobody.
Right. Like I had a large yacht for 12 years, lots of friends, lots of parties. I sold my yacht last year, and nobody calls me. It's like, you know, he had lots of friends as a billionaire, right? Now, nobody wants to talk to him, right?
Yeah. Sure.
What's he do now?
Well, courts are going. He's trying to get his money back.
Oh, so it's possible he might get it back then. A lot of people jump out in the stock market crash at 32. People jumped out of buildings. You know, they couldn't handle being poor.
That is true. It really you have to be really strong. Yeah, I mean, imagine you're losing everything you have.
Yeah.
It was a really hard time, but he took, you know, he'd been taking therapy, so that helps.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going through something really tough, maybe you need somebody professional to help you.
Right. Well, we all need a smart friend, and most people don't have a smart friend, and that's what a therapist is. Someone who knows what's going on, you know, knows how the mind works, knows. Because I'm like a life coach, because I've been around, I've done a lot of things, and I don't have all the answers, but I have a lot of them, you know. And it's all how you look at things, you know. You can look at yourself as a failure or a success. Like I told you earlier, sad and lonely or fantastic. It's how you look at it.
I mean, I am positive. I am positive because, I mean, if you're not positive, then you won't survive.
Correct.
I'm happy. I love my life. I don't need all that what I had. I'm working. I have friends. I have a great boyfriend, and I'm positive.
Actually, I would say you're better off than being a billionaire's daughter. You know, a billionaire's daughter.
I don't think I would have done anything if I got all that money, like, because I didn't have anything to work for.
Right, exactly.
I was more miserable when I was younger, I would say.
But I'm hoping you people are listening. Money does not buy happiness, and you need to have friends. That's the most important thing, is family and friends. And a lot of money in the bank is not. There's a lot of lonely people with a lot of money. I want to thank you so much for sharing your story with us. It's fantastic. And I wish you a fantastic life, and you're on the right track.
Thank you so much.
If you like what you're seeing, people, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, and be fantastic.